Beware of this pre-sale condo strategy. You think you're making money and you think you're building wealth, but you're not. Stay tuned. One of the many strategies people use when buying pre-sale condos is that they want to buy the unit at a low price, let's say $400,000, and then let's say the completion is 4 years later, and they want to sell or assign this contract 2 years later. So they want to sign it for a profit. So let's say they bought the property at $400,000. They put a down payment of 20%, $80,000, and they want to sell this property or sell the contract in 2 years' time for $600,000. So they put $80,000 down and they could potentially make $200,000 on that $80,000 in 2 years. You're saying, Gary, what's wrong with that? They're putting $80,000 down and then 2 years later they want to sell the contract for $600,000. So they make $200,000. What's wrong with that? So listen carefully. Here's the problem. Here's what I see people doing. They put the down payment of $80,000 and then 2 years later they make $200,000 and they assign their contract. So what they technically did was they bought an asset that was going to give them recurring income through rentals, cash flow, and they just sold the asset and made a quick profit, maybe $200,000. So I talk to a bunch of people and I say, hey, are you able to save money? And when you get like $50,000 in your bank account, does it go into a savings account and you never touch it? Or do you usually spend it all? And most people reply to me, they usually spend it all. When they get like $50,000 or $30,000, maybe a gift from their parents or something, it's like gone. And I said, that $100,000 or $200,000 that you make from assigning your contract, that's a temporary profit. Most people don't even invest that money. They just blow it. That $200,000 is in their bank account and they end up blowing it on paying off some debt, or they buy like a nice car and they buy a bunch of stuff, and then all of a sudden that $100,000, $200,000 profit, it's gone. And I liken it to the metaphor of having a golden goose. Golden goose produces golden eggs. You don't kill the golden goose, because you kill the golden goose and you lose the golden eggs from then on. But many people who are buying pre-sales and they are just assigning them like a couple of years later to make a quick profit, they are doing just that. They're buying a golden goose that can provide golden eggs for a long period of time, but instead of enjoying the fruits of the golden egg, they are killing the golden goose just for that quick profit. And I'm telling my clients, hey, how does this strategy help you in long-term wealth building? How does it help you build a real estate portfolio? Actually, it doesn't. It just tricks them into thinking that they are building a real estate portfolio when they're not. Especially when they take the profit from that assignment, they don't do anything with it or they spend it all. When I talk to my clients, if they are going to use that assignment strategy, and the sophisticated investors, they take that profit and they invest it in something else. That's the proper strategy. But many people just hear about assigning it and making a quick 100 grand, 200 grand, and they think that's the magic formula for building wealth. But it's not. It's very deceiving, because you could be buying and flipping, and relying on that $100,000, $200,000, and you waste it on a nice car, some nice watches or something like that, and all of a sudden it's gone. And then that period of time that you waited like 2 years or 3 years to assign it, 3 years of your time, all gone. Whereas if you just bought a property and let it wait till completion and then rent it out, you have now accumulated an asset that you can keep for a long period of time. A golden goose. You have accumulated a golden goose that will lay golden eggs for a long period of time. Same for pre-sale strategy. If the market goes up and you want to flip the property quickly, I don't know how that benefits people in the long run, unless they're able to take the profits and reinvest it immediately. But most people don't. They just hear on TV or read online, buy and flip, buy and flip. But they don't really know how that strategy plays out in their real estate portfolio. So it's really important that you talk with your realtor who's building your real estate portfolio, how to use this strategy in your financial situation. That's it for today. Hope you found lots of value. If so, comment below, thumbs up please, subscribe because I know many of you are watching but you haven't subscribed. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell and I will see you in the next video.